Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Hello, dear friends. These are живые диалоги в живом английском. And this dialogue is going to be really lively, yeah, and lovely, hopefully. Because with me here is Antoine MARCQ. And we are going to talk and play.
All right.
Yeah. Sincerely, we have prepared several cards, several questions for each other. And I highly recommend you, if you teach someone or if you play games, you can do the same. And it's December now, and hopefully this little funny video will be very good for you to watch before the coming new year. Okay? So, Antoine, I forgot actually to say a couple of words about you in this video.
Oh.
Yeah. So, a teacher, trainer, a developer.
No. If
here.
No, if
Okay.
they don't know, they should watch the other video.
Yes, watch the other video, okay? It will be after that, or it was before it, so check out on him, okay? So, we're going to take a card, and we don't know what is in there. Each of us wrote for questions, yes, and we did not prepare, we didn't have any rehearsals, so we're going to open the card, read, and answer, okay? Do you want to go first?
No, ladies first.
Okay, right. So the question is for you, okay? First, why do you like your work?
I think that's an easy question for most teachers. There's a great sense of helping people. I think it can also be the danger of teaching is that we involve ourselves too much emotionally. But I've been teaching, so I've been loving helping students, and really the gratitude we get back is brilliant. And since then I've started being a teacher trainer, and honestly it's exactly the same feeling. Teachers are so thankful. It feels really great. It's a wonderful job.
And if you ask me, yeah, I think, don't touch the table, okay? I think of course you're right. Of course we get so much back and from the feeling that we help. But I think that the teaching profession is about just everything. We are actors, we are directors, we are instructors, we are gods to some extent. Yeah. We are entertainers, and we are, people who inspire. So that's why it's so great. But there's only one tiny thing. Probably not all teachers will be willing to tell you this, but we have power. Good teachers have power over the class, don't they?
They do, yes.
Yeah. So what I like all this spectre of emotions and of things that we do, and we have a constant chance, constant opportunity to learn together.
True, for sure.
Yeah, with our students.
Especially, yes, I like teaching adults for that, or professionals. Whenever you're in a corporate classroom, you always have professionals that can teach you about their jobs. I find IT guys very interesting.
Yeah, they are. Okay, next question.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
How do you relax after a long day's work? Just like that?
No, how do I relax? Unfortunately, I have very late dinner. And after dinner, I can't but relax. Because I feel that all my just power is gone. And I might also read a good book. I might talk to a good friend, sometimes watch a good movie, sometimes start preparing for another class, finding something unusual for the students. So it's I kind of continue working, but also entertaining.
I was going to say, that's not really...
Yeah, but in my life, everything is so mixed up.
I know.
What about you? How do you relax?
I would say recently I've had a little thing. I find it extremely... If I've had a difficult day, I really need to just relax, unwind, forget about everything else. We have days like that. It happens, just exhausted. Recently, I've taken to loving documentaries about nature. So like Blue Planet, Planet Earth. There's also one about it's just called Planets. It's another BBC documentary about the life and birth of each planet in our solar system. The dictation is very calm. The David Attenborough usually does the one about nature. He speaks very calmly.
You fall asleep, no?
I don't especially fall asleep. I just follow, and it's very soothing, very calming.
It's like close to meditation.
Maybe. I've never done yoga or anything like that, so I don't know.
Okay, next question.
Mm-hmm.
Static.
Why did you get into teaching? Give me a very quick answer.
A very quick answer. Okay, in a nutshell, well, I would say I was the elder brother, so I have two younger brothers, and maybe that's why, helping with homework at home when we were growing up. Just kind of naturally followed.
Me, I was, as far as I remember myself, as long as I remember, I have been always surrounded by little kids. It was just very natural. And I also have very close relatives who I love dearly, and they were then teaching and just running the school. So I think it influenced me a lot.
Makes sense, yeah, absolutely.
Okay?
My turn?
Yeah.
All right. Do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you keep them?
New Year question.
We agreed on one question. That's two.
Really?
All right,
Okay.
I'm going to answer very quickly. I don't make New Year resolutions.
You don't? Never? You don't believe? Maybe some plans? No. Okay.
Do you make New Year resolutions?
No. I don't. Well, this actually, I don't know, ritual or whatever, it has come from the West. As Russian people, they never made any resolutions. But it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing to think about the year that has passed. What kind of things you were able to do, maybe what was good, a little bit of analysis. And starting from that, maybe you would like to add something in the next year.
Probably. I've honestly, yes. I've never tried. I know the tradition. I remember every year people asking you.
Well, it doesn't mean that you should not. Follow your ways. Next question. What role does music play in your life?
A big role. I listen to music all the time in transport, things like that. It accompanies me everywhere. Yes, basically, it accompanies me everywhere. I have very eclectic taste in music. I can listen to I love the Beatles and that kind of music from the 60s, but I can also get into rock music, even punk music actually at times. And going from that, I'll tell you that I actually as well, I love classical, not classical music. I never really got into classical music, but more the classics of even before the Beatles. So for example, if you ask me what my favorite Russian song is, I'll tell you Anna German singing Случайность.
Случайность.
Yes.
I'm trying
Beautiful.
to remember. I love Anna German myself.
She's amazing.
Yeah. Could you... No?
I'm
You don't
a
sing?
terrible singer.
Maybe some words that let me remember.
Случайность. So basically, she keeps singing. What a happy coincidence that brought you on my path. I'm afraid to imagine what would have happened if you hadn't come this way. Something like that.
It's so
it's
funny
very beautiful.
because I think that she's singing in Russian.
Yes.
Okay, guys, just find случайность and listen to it. Okay, I will do it myself. Well, the last bit of music I actually listened to today, because music and my life are also kind of inseparable things. It was I got a little bit nostalgic, and I listened to Serge Tankian and to System of a Down. Yeah, I do listen to different music as well.
Good.
So it can be Elvis Presley or it can be Beatles.
I forgot about Elvis. How did I not mention Elvis?
Yeah, so it was Toxicity of Our City, the song of theirs. Okay, let's quickly move on.
My turn or your turn? I don't remember.
It's all got mixed up.
All right, Lena, what would be your ideal Christmas present?
That's a tricky question. I think I would like a tour to some idyllic, very warm island with a beautiful nature. Not more than a week. A week will do. In a very good company.
Not more than a week.
Not more than a week. But I think that will really impress me. Yeah, and this will help me recharge my batteries and relax and everything. And I will bring so many happy stories to my students, and so use it to the full.
No, of course.
What about you?
Here, I'm going to be, unfortunately, a typical man. I have no idea.
That's not fair.
Every time I'm asked, Christmas, birthday, whatever kind of present, I don't really...
Well, no one has ever asked me seriously. Yeah, would you like a tour to some Caribbean island?
That sounds great.
But ideally, okay, I will just use it to the full. Okay, one but last, penultimate question. What do you like doing in your free time? Maybe on vacation.
Okay, yes, because in my free time we'd already talked about music, documentaries.
Yes. But we didn't know about the question.
On a vacation, actually, I would it would be similar to your answer, because I think it's maybe because our profession is communicating all the time. I don't know about you, but sometimes I really need a break from people. And so, to me, a holiday... yesterday, I had a group of students asking me, we were talking about me traveling around Russia, and they asked me if I'd been to Sochi, and if I wanted to go to Sochi. I was immediately thinking of the holiday, and in my mind, I was thinking, no.
No, too many people.
From what I've heard, Sochi is just packed. No, thank you. For me, a holiday, I would rent a car. If I were in Sochi, I would rent a car and drive to find one of those secluded beaches off the beaten track where...
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
I think the same. I like walking in the fields. I adore nature. I get so much inspiration from it. Yeah, somewhere a little bit away from people. Or with somebody very quiet who would not interfere too much with the rush to different excursions or...
Yeah, I don't like that either. We're on holiday and someone's pressuring you. Come on, Yana, come on. It's time to go to the museum. Come on. No.
No, specifically, yes, I would like to go, and I will plan it into my time. But if I want to relax, I will prefer to relax.
Agreed.
And the last question.
Are you going to have a Christmas-themed lesson? Do you teach your students about Christmas? The vocabulary, songs? I'm sure you do songs. Yeah.
I do songs, yes. Okay. I do songs. Yes, I'm going to have some, but in moderation, because now there are not so many children that I teach. Yeah, maybe a couple of romantic stories that we're going to read, or some bits from the films. I like, this film we always watch with the students and then discuss, because there are so many stories in it. Love, Actually. Yeah? And the main theme is love is all around, and it chimes with my own mood before the new year. So I like it very much. So
I don't remember all the stories, but yes, it's a good one.
And recently I'm now doing the course how to work with outcomes for teachers. And we were talking not long ago about homes, and I already took the bit from the film, which is kind of built around Christmas. It is The Holiday, where Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet, they swap homes, and that's a very beautiful film with fabulous actors, and they finally oh no, I'm not going to spoil. Yeah, So, but there's enough Christmas mood in there. So yes, I will.
It's just called the holiday.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me? A Christmas-themed lesson.
Yeah. No. Why so many no answers here?
I'm very negative.
Negative. Maybe
Because
some
you were
New
saying
Year
a lot of them.
New Year.
Well, I'm not going to center a lesson around Christmas personally, because this year I don't have groups of kids.
Neither will I. I won't center. I'll maybe bring something in.
If students ask me questions, my students are always, every year they ask me, so, are you going back home for Christmas? Two things here. First of all, I am home. I've been living in St. Petersburg for 13, 14 years. I am home. And secondly, at home we don't have Christmas. We have New Year.
Yes.
We live in Russia.
We do.
So actually, every Christmas for the past
Do you
13,
watch
14
your
years, I
Iranian
was
Sweet
working on New Year.
On New Year.
On New Year,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Really?
Ivan Vasilovich меняет профессию, and what else? What are the other typical? Ирана Судьбы, Ivan Vasilovich.
Служебный роман.
Служебный роман is very nice. Yes.
Not New Year theme, but anyway.
No. There are
Okay.
great classics.
So maybe next time when we meet, if you want to come again, we will talk a little bit more about different stuff, about culture, about things.
Absolutely.
I like it very much. I like these spontaneous questions. Yeah, I like that I learned more about you. Yes.
I did too.
Oh well, guys. Yeah, that's it. Please have a very nice Christmas if you celebrate it, and have a great New Year.
And join us at a cup of teaching.
Yeah, join us at a cup of teaching. Yeah, learn English. Find pleasure in doing so. So, Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas.
and
A Happy New Year.
yeah, bye.
Bye.